Excuse me, don't know how we got turned around there, but the camera decided to look at me, which nobody wants to see. That'll probably mean that I'll have to do some editing. So I'm not Penguin 6, so nothing to look at. Nothing to look at. I don't know, I think there's about 100 steps here. A lot more exercise on the way down than it is on the way up. I think I'm glad that there was a rat or a big mouse here laying in the middle of this sidewalk, and it looks like maybe somebody picked it up, threw it away. I hope so. That was kind of disgusting. Saw that the last time I came down these steps. Yeah, to be quite honest, I almost never go up these steps. Done it a few times, but with over 100 steps, maybe 120 steps, it can be a little arduous. So something I can avoid. Certainly avoid. Our last legs now of the steps, going by the outside of this apartment building. And now you have to be really careful because we're going across this lot. And look at the overgrownness of this. Look at what we have here. It's more passable than it used to be. Before, it was overgrown with a plethora of very beautiful flowers, but they were in the way. Sometimes it was difficult to figure out how to get through here. But I think we're okay now. Let us find out. Also had to be a little careful as the path goes down, because if the path goes down, we don't want to go down with it, you know, and fall down. Falling down is bad. Should be okay though. So months ago, they completely scraped this clean, and it was a beautiful little road. They do that every year or so, I guess, for the festival. And then they just let it overgrow again. Don't keep it cleaned up. It was so clean, I thought they were going to build something in here. And actually maybe have a road here, but an actual road, not a path, not a walking path. But that was not to be. I think someone's dog has been relieved on this path. But there are also flowers that smell like urine too. I have noticed them before. Okay, now we get to the fun part. So we have to be careful. And so there will be times when we're going a little bit slower. Also, whatever this buzzing is, and I think you can hear it, if not see it. I've actually been able to see stuff on the 4K video that I couldn't see at the time. It's actually very interesting. But anyway, I have to be careful here because it can get slippery. So just bear with me while I slow down to a crawl. This may be pretty good. Looks like somebody has nicely scraped this clean for me. But we'll see. You can certainly see these kind of roads can be just a little bit treacherous for me. Let's see if we can go. It's good to explain a little bit about myself. I'm quite visually challenged in many ways. Nearsighted, nystagmus, and also almost no depth perception. So difficult to see when the road is not even. And so I tend to drop into spots that are too low, and so I have to be very careful to adjust very flexibly. But I believe we may have made it. It's getting very flat. But I also have to be careful. Wow, this is... I wore my hat to keep the sun off, and also my jacket. But yes, I have to wear a jacket even when it's 90 degrees. Or as we would say over here, 32. Because I need to keep the sun off. I don't want to get a sunburn. Wear my hat to keep my head from burning, because I don't have as much hair as I used to. So now we're in the little road that ends up over here by the Lidl. But we've still got another hill or so in front of us. Now, I don't know. Sounds like somebody's playing some music over there. I'm pretty sure you can hear it. We have zoomed in as much as we possibly can. Looks like there's some people there that you probably can see. But we'll let them be. I'll take my hat off, since not much sun is overhead anymore. So I guess you can say in the comments if you like to walk with me. I don't know. There's a lot of little places to walk around here. Caught me today, as I said before, walking to the Pharmacia, which is the drugstore for us. I'm sure that Portuguese speakers are going to get a very big charge out of my terrible pronunciation. We are going up again. Well, darn. Some people are taking their little shopping cart to the store. I used to have one of those, but no, I take the bag to the store, fill it, and then I get an Uber back most of the time. Got to be quick here because I intend to try to make it back to this store to get some food after I go to the drugstore, which is still down the street a bit. And I kind of, just for the sake of it, have gone a way that's a little bit out of my way. Could have taken the more direct route to this drugstore, but I didn't. Because I felt like going down the stairs. It took me months and months and months, I think 8 months or something like that, before I discovered those stairs. And they were a welcome sight when I found them. Good quick way to get to this store, if that's where you're going. But not that perfect a way to go to the other store, as we're going to find out. So now we're on the main drag. Main drag. And we should be to the drugstore in about 10 minutes. I'll try to speak up because I know that there's cars and they're loud. Even the electric cars are loud, but the bikes are the loudest. It says if you keep going this way, you're going to find A2 and A12. It's too loud. Cross right here. Let's see what happens. First, I think we'll get to this sidewalk right here. It's safer. Okay. Now let's see. Doesn't look easy. Actually, maybe it is. Okay. I'm going to walk to here. as we're in the center of the road, we're going to go this way. And that was good. This guy. Go in here. That's it, we made it. We're outside the Burger King. Yes, it's a Burger King. Sometimes my horizon isn't quite right. Apologies for that. And now, if we're lucky, I know this place is supposed to be open until 9. And it looks like it still is open. Yes, it is. This is our destination.